Sunday, June 3rd, 2018, the final match of the Clash at the Ash. Richmond, Virginia, Arthur Ashe Jr. Athletic Center.
In black we have Aaron Logan facing off against Alonzo Scott Jr. in white. Referee for the match is CJ Arms.
Now coming into this final event, Scott Jr. was actually the #1 seed and worked his way through the field and was able to enter the final. Now, interesting enough, Aaron Logan was a qualifier. So he played the opening rounds in the morning, battled his way to the top to face the #1 seed in this final event, played a 30, win by 3. There's a miss off the drive, Alonzo Scott Jr. with a return. So that's a good move there by Alonzo Scott Jr. You see he gets the foul. He also makes the basket. So in PTB 1v1 format rules, he's getting the ball back and he makes that free throw. 3-0. Alonzo Scott Jr.
Nice move on the inside to get on the board for Aaron Logan.
He did great to follow his own rebound there. This is a strategy in one-on-one that's going to be very important. There's no one out there to help shag your bricks.
And the counter strike. That'll make it 5-2, Alonzo Scott Jr.
Aaron Logan patient, bringing the ball through half court. And a big three-pointer.
That'll tie it up, 5-5. You can see Aaron Logan's a little bit of a pain. He's gone through the qualifying round, through the semifinal to make it to this game.
He's certainly played much more basketball throughout the course of this afternoon than Alonzo Scott Jr. has. All perks of being the #1 seed if you're Alonzo Scott Jr. Important to note, being a truly full court format, these guys can get 6 points if they're making a shot from behind half court. So there's no backcourt violation in the game. You really have to defend the entire court. As soon as they inbound the ball, they have an opportunity to make 6 points. That's one make, one miss for Alonzo Scott Jr. He's going to get the ball repossessed. Still at 6-5. Oh, and that's just a great move down low.
Alonzo Scott's looking to play an inside game, driving to the basket on most possessions. Aaron Logan likes his chances from outside.
Just looking at the size match between the two, it's probably not a bad idea for Aaron to stick outside. It's pretty clear what Alonzo wants to do. He wants to use his body, he wants to use the muscle. Sort of a casual miss there by Alonzo Scott Jr. That's going to give an open layup to Aaron Logan, which he puts away easily. It's an 8-7 ball game. Maybe a little frustration creeping into Alonzo's game. Looks like he's resetting with a few fancy dribbles and looking to utilize his... Oh, there's a three-point attempt. It doesn't go for him. We see the game starting to open up a little bit. And he'll be whistled for the foul. So Aaron will actually get a free throw here, make or miss, plus the ball back.
The games are to 30 at every 10 points. Each player will get a chance to stop, but that's a big psychological moment where if you go into the break with the lead, the other player has to figure out a way to try to come back, pick up even more points on the next turn. And that'll do it.
Big three-pointer.
That'll make it 10-8 and the break.
So that's an immediate foul off the restart. Alonzo gets a quick bucket. That'll bring the score back to 9-10. And there it is, another strong move down low. He's really using the paint. You can see a clear strategy from the very beginning.
Takes back the lead.
How does Aaron respond? Oh, he hasn't abandoned the three-point shot. It doesn't fall for him this time.
Reset.
Patient bring up by Alonzo. Let's see what he does. He's looking to check to the basket again, it looks like. Alonzo Scott with another strong make down low.
13-10. So interestingly, he's got 5 unanswered points.
This one-on-one format tends to be streaky, a lot like tennis, where not only physically but mentally, momentum plays such a big factor.
Make that 7 unanswered points.
7 unanswered by Alonzo Scott Jr. Now we see an adjustment here, I think, by Aaron. There are no surprises what's coming back on the other end of the court from Alonzo. So really what he's going to have to do is either make a minor adjustment or make a big adjustment. But either way, what he's doing now seems like he's chasing the game.
And the whistle called, but takes up the 6 anyway. Aaron Logan with the ball back.
Good
Drives
switch
in.
over move and a bucket.
Make that 15-12.
This one doesn't fall for him. Looks like Aaron's going to take the inbound quick, and he blows right by Alonzo Scott Jr. for an easy 2. Back in the game, 15-14.
Smart move to pick up the pace.
I think
get a
so.
quick bucket. 15,
I think so.
At 15-14. How does Alonzo Scott answer?
So you see a bit of urgency creeping into the games now. They've broken their 3rd sweat. Another powerful move inside. So Alonzo's going to extend the lead to 17-14, staring at the end of the 2nd period. Aaron with a big 3-pointer to tie the game at 17. Can really start to see their strategies define themselves.
We see Alonzo Scott Jr. starting to break quite a sweat.
Yeah, he's got the shine on.
And perhaps a little fatigue, throws up a 6-point shot. Doesn't touch the basket, but worth a shot. Always, every once in a while. If you're feeling comfortable with your game, probably every player is going to want to try one of those out at each time.
You know, if you leave the novelty aside, it gives every player a puncher's chance. And if you're working with the size disadvantage like Aaron seems to be, it's not the worst idea. It's just interesting that the bigger player is the one who's made the 6-point attempt so far.
When he did that, he turned to me and said, that's the only one I'm taking.
This is an unforgiving rim at the Arthur Ashe Jr. Center. Ooh, as we see there, Alonzo Scott stuffed on the dunk attempt. Alonzo runs over Aaron Logan on this one. So there's an offensive foul. Oh, Aaron Aaron not too upset with that hard foul by Alonzo Scott Jr. He'll take his free throws in stride. Tied at 17 apiece. What's the breakthrough? It won't happen there.
Misses one and gets the ball back.
Important possessions now tied at 17. And there's some good defense by Alonzo Scott, but he turns the ball over, trying to collect the rebound off his own block. So Aaron's going to get another look here, tied at 17 all. Little mishandle of the ball. So he'll reset the offense.
And there it is. Aaron Logan, back-to-back threes. Will go into the break with a 20-17 lead.
So we saw a 7-point swing on one end and then a 6-point swing on the other to finish the second period. Aaron is sticking to his guns. He's taking these big shots. Alonzo's not defending them. I think Alonzo's comfortable to keep working the boards as long as he's milking 2-pointers doing it.
He's got to be careful. He's faced 8 unanswered points now. Aaron Logan opens up the third period with a 2. Extends his lead to 22-17.
Another strong move inside by Alonzo, but he loses handle of the ball. So maybe the down low defense of Aaron is starting to tighten up. Are these 3-pointers going to become a factor late in the game for Aaron Logan? Sizing up another long distance shot. This one won't fall.
And if it had, you can imagine you're starting to get close to that 30-point threshold.
Oh, big strong move again. Gets the foul, gets the buckets.
That's a huge turnaround.
Some more patience from Aaron.
And a steal.
Ooh, big steal by Alonzo. Aaron goes down on this one. Alonzo's going to have an open basket. Big jam.
The dunk ties it up at 22 apiece.
Wow. So there's some sportsmanship. Alonzo Scott helping Aaron in a quick rebound. Aaron puts one in, so he takes the lead again. The foul doesn't seem to affect him. 2 easy points, 24-22.
And this one's getting tight. This might go down to the wire. We're looking at 30 points to win by 3.
So Alonzo Scott does respond. We have another tie ball game, 24 apiece.
So now it gets really critical, not only to make a basket, but to defend. 24 all, this is where the rubber meets the road. Whoever can score next, maybe even get 2 back-to-back, will be right there within 1 possession of winning the game.
Well, and interesting, you have checkmate in 1 move on the board right now. Any of these players could hit a 6-point shot and end the game at any time. Some more tired shooting, it looks like, from Aaron from outside. Will that be a factor? And another drive to the paint by Alonzo Scott.
Alonzo Scott now in control, takes the lead, 26-24.
You can almost see Aaron Logan thinking right now, do I commit to the 3? And he does, stays committed to the 3, draws the foul, both players down. So this will be free throws plus possession back for Aaron. And he pulls one back. 26-25 plus ball back. What can Aaron do with this? Some good defense by Alonzo. He'll take the ball back up the court with a 26-25 lead.
Drives.
Big drive. Big make.
He's made the basket. He gets the 1 free throw, and now we're at 29-25. Alonzo Scott Jr. 1 point away from the win.
Oh, and a 6-point shot on his own. Well, he gets a foul.
And what will happen after a 6-point shot missed foul, 3 free throws, which will put him, if he makes them all, within 1 point.
Makes the first there. Ooh, a big make on the second one. Aaron Logan within 2, 27-29. No love from the rim on that last shot.
Misses the one that would have put him within 2 points of the 30.
And loses possession off the inbound. Aaron with the turnover late. That's huge. So you see the ball catch the back of Aaron's foot on the dribble, and he loses possession on the outbound, so Alonzo Scott's going to have a free look at the basket.
1 shot to win. And there it is.
Ball game. Ball game.
Alonzo Scott Jr. will win the Clash at the Ash, 31-27.
Everybody get it up for Aaron and for Alonzo. This is what we're playing for. This is a $1,000 prize to the winner. Alonzo.